Hello and welcome to the how-to video on how to set up your speaker for your session rooms. First thing you're going to do is you're going to open up the box. Inside that box you'll see there's a second box. You'll open both boxes. Be careful with your opening knife not to scar the box or the products inside. And once you open it up you'll find that there's a manual, a usage guide, and a power cord. You'll set those aside for the time being. Inside there you'll find a foam insert to protect the speaker in shipping. Make sure you keep all of your packaging materials so that when you send this back to AV Now, it's in new and unused condition as much as possible. Then you'll open up your bag. Inside there's a speaker. On the very back of the speaker there's a handle. And you'll grab the handle right here and just lift, and it slides right out of the system. And then you'll notice in the back we'll show you how to do all the hookups and stuff like that. Okay, now that you've unpacked your speaker, it's time to go ahead and plug it in and get it going. First thing you're going to do is you're going to take the power cord, and the outlet side for the speaker is this one right here. It plugs right into the power input down here. So once you plug that in, you want to verify and ensure that your power setting is on off and not on on. Once that's verified, you'll go ahead and plug your speaker into the power strip that Zumba has provided for you. In this case we have a 2-plug outlet. The second plug will be used for your wireless mic system that's optional to use for your instructors in your session rooms. Next you'll go down to the AV Now booth in the sponsor zone. They have the audio cables for you you'll need to plug the MP3 players, laptops, iPads, iPhones, whatever somebody's going to use for music playback. This cable will plug into the headphone jack of that. So you'll take the twisty tie off. Both sides are identical. It doesn't matter which side you plug into which. You'll plug it right into the aux in on the back of the speaker. Once that's plugged in, you'll locate your playback device. In my case, I'm using an Android telephone. Plug right into the headphone jack of your device. Once it's plugged in, set your volume to where you want it to be. You're ready to power up your speaker. Hit the on button, powers up your speaker. Once the speaker goes to this mode, you'll see right here, and you go ahead and set your depth level to 0 dB, and then on your device you hit play and turn up your volume on number 1. Once you have the desired volume, you've got your music settings ready to go. Alright, now that we have the audio set up, you'll locate the Simpson Airline microphone system, and you'll also need to acquire a AAA battery for powering the headset. To open your system, you'll find there are 2 plastic tabs. You'll cut those both with an X-Acto knife or something of the like. Open it up. When you open it up, you'll notice there's 2 pieces of plastic. You'll make sure that you have your hand underneath the white piece. Grab the top of the clear lid and just slide it out. Once you slide it out, set it on top of the box that you just took it out of. You'll take the clear lid, turn it upside down. You're going to use that to hold the pieces of packaging as you unpackage your system. You have a user's manual, just set that right in the lid. Then you'll locate this thing right here. This is the sweat cap that protects the headset. You'll take the tissue paper off of your sweat cap and you'll set the tissue paper in the clear lid. This is going to be used to protect the headset. Just set it in the plastic casing for now. Take your receiver out, which is this large rectangular box, and you'll unpackage it. Take the tape off of it. Be very careful not to rip the packaging, as we will repackage these when you're done using them at the end of the weekend. You'll set the clear plastic inside the lid. On the back, you'll notice there is a balanced output and an unbalanced output. We will be using the unbalanced output. Ensure that you're set to line, not to mic. If you switch that over, it's on mic. Make sure it's on line. The audio cable is in the box right here. You'll pull that out, and that audio cable plugs into the unbalanced output on the back of your receiver. So what you'll do is you'll plug straight into there. The other end of that plugs into the line 2 input in that center hole. It goes straight in. Once it's all the way in, go ahead and pull your antennas up. Set your mic system aside. You'll go and get the power supply to the receiver for your microphone system. Once again, all packaging materials, just set them in that clear lid so that when you're done you can put everything back the way it came out of the box. Here's your power supply for your receiver. You'll plug the power end of it into the power strip provided by Zumba. The other side plugs into the DC in on the back of the receiver. Once that's plugged in, you'll notice that your receiver has a power button. If it is not lit red, please press it so it lights red. You have a volume knob on the front. Set that to 75%. Should be right to there. Then you have your headset. You're going to take it out of its plastic packaging. It's a very slow process, but just be patient with it and make sure that all the wires don't get pinched and kinked. Set the plastic for that in the lid. Now to open up the battery compartment, which is right here, you put your finger against that little nub and you just press forward and it opens right up. You're going to take that AAA battery. Minus goes against the spring. Press it in, set it down. You're going to take that cover, just rest it like that and push forward and it clicks right into place. To power up your headset, you have two switches, a power and a mute. If you turn on the power and you leave the switch on the mute to the left, it's on mute. If you turn it to the right, it's off mute. You should now be able to see audio metering on your mic system. Here are your radio frequency meter lights. That means that you have sync. If I turn off my headset, they go away. When I turn it on, that means that there is signal passing. If I talk into the headset, you'll see the audio meters do light up. You want to make sure that is happening. Once you see that you are functioning correctly, you'll go ahead and turn up the volume to line 2 on the speaker. As I turn up the volume, you'll hear my voice starts getting louder through the speaker. At this point, I have the volume for my microphone set up. You can start playing the music and the microphone to make sure you get a good mix of volume between the two. If you have any additional questions, please don't hesitate to ask the AV Now staff for any direction you might need.